guys, we're here with Belinda. She's come down from Melbourne to have a chat about property.
Fantastic, absolutely my favourite topic. Love it.
And Belinda's actually our head coach in Melbourne, for those of you who don't already know her. So tonight we're going to be talking about basically what it takes to become a successful property investor. And my take on the whole thing is that you definitely need mindset, right?
Big time.
Mindset without the right strategy is pretty useless, because as much as you believe that you're going to become wealthy and successful, without actually taking practical steps to lead towards that, nothing's going to happen, right? Because you've got those books like The Secret and things, and they say, you know, you've got to believe it.
There's so much reading material out there. It can actually be a little bit confusing.
And it can be like overwhelming with where to start and what to do. So you need 50% is mindset and belief, because we see a lot of people, and sure, they've got the ability, they can do it, they've got the equity in their home, or they've got the money to do it, and they've got the income, but they just don't believe they can do it. So they have got a problem with their mindset. So I think it's 50% is mindset and belief, but 50% is definitely strategy, and having someone, I guess, who knows how to do the right strategy and who has a tried and tested process to actually hold your hand and guide you through the process to be able to do that with you is very important. What are your thoughts on that, Belinda?
Look, obviously
you're a very successful investor. You've been investing for years.
Absolutely.
And you've got quite the portfolio.
Absolutely. And I deal with everyday people all the time coming through, and you know, the biggest thing that I see is they sometimes they think they have the mindset, but they're not quite there.
Mm-hmm. What are some of the main blocks that people have?
Look, I think that a lot of the time people have just got a massive fear factor. I think fear factor is it.
I agree.
I mean, everyone's fearing the fact they're going to lose money. And if you go into doing anything like that, I mean, look, of course we need to kind of have our barriers up, and we don't want to do things that are...
Because you need to be safe.
You want to be safe.
And obviously, you know, we all have heard about the horror stories. So there are quite real cases where people have tried investing and they've actually lost money.
Oh, look, when we were working at the home show, we had people lining up just to tell them our stories about how things didn't work out. And I mean, we were just sitting there offering kind of advice, but the reality was they've got to move on from that mindset. Because they're stuck in...
And it's not uncommon, because if you don't have a process, and that's why I'm talking about strategy, if you don't have the right strategy, because it's 50%, that's a huge chunk of what it is and what it takes to become a successful property investor.
Absolutely.
Is actually having the right strategy and having, you know, certain steps that you can follow to make it a reality, and to make sure that you don't end up falling down those traps that some people do without the right guidance.
Absolutely. And the thing is, to be a really good coach, and obviously what we do is we've got to get that mindset completely right, but also back it up with the right strategy. And until the people we meet become members, it takes sometimes a while to get that aha moment.
It does.
And the penny drops.
Pennies need to drop.
They really need to drop, because they still, to be quite honest, the penny doesn't drop, but as soon as they've got that belief, boom. We've got them.
We can make some magic happen.
We make the magic happen. They start making it. They get the property. They're ready. They're making money, and it's a beautiful thing. And it just makes sense. You know, to be quite honest, that's stuff that I love, because being able to change people's mindset, get them on the right headspace, get them the right strategy suited to their scenario, because obviously everyone's different.
Everyone's a different case,
And you know, our jobs as coaches is to just work out all the puzzles, make it a beautiful
thing. Make it a reality.
Make it a reality.
That's what we're here to do. So what would be your biggest tip, Belinda, when it comes to, I guess, getting that 50% that is really important to starting off this whole investing journey?
Look, I might sound probably a bit biased, but you need a great coach, because sometimes you just need someone there they've got your back. They really have got your back. They're on your shoulder. They're there to support you, keep you safe. They have, you know, all your interests in their kind of in their belief.
Also, they know the process, so they
Oh.
know exactly what to do. If you run into trouble, they're going to be able to steer you in the right direction and tell you, okay, that's okay, we just need to do this, this and this. They're going to give you the guidance.
Absolutely. And the best reward as a good coach is not only just helping people, but once they have that belief structure and they've got the strategy, they're actually telling their friends and family. And we get so many referrals now. It's just absolutely fantastic. And they're actually saying, look, we need what our friends had because we feel like we're stuck. And I think that's probably another really key moment for them as well. They actually know it deep in themselves.
Totally.
That they haven't got the right mindset, and they definitely need just steering in the right direction and having the right person that actually cares and is committed to their financial independence. Bring it on.
Definitely, it can make a world of difference, guys. Beautiful. It was lovely chatting tonight, Belinda.
Thank you so much. Awesome. Lovely to be here in lovely Adelaide. Great to see a lot of my members and great to hang out.
Awesome. We'll see you next time, guys.
Awesome.
Bye.
Ciao.